KNX News 97.1 FM.
747, Minnesota, the fallout from the ICE shooting. We've told you that 6 federal prosecutors there have resigned. Apparently, the push was to investigate not the officer, not the agent, but the wife of the woman who was killed in that shooting. Let's bring in former federal prosecutor and attorney Neama Rahmani.
Neama, good morning to you. As a former federal prosecutor, I just wonder what these resignations say to you.
Margaret, good morning. Well, it's a problem when you have really the top-level folks, both in Minneapolis and in the Civil Rights Division, resigning instead of investigating Renee Good, Rebecca Good, and their alleged or purported ties to extremist groups, instead of the agent who shot them. That's a problem. You have a significant brain drain, and this is why folks don't trust our Department of Justice. Instead of investigating the shooter, they're investigating the victim, and there's really likely nothing there.
Did we have a problem in this case from the outset when we had some top officials, DHS Secretary and the President, giving their thoughts on what happened before the investigation? Because that led us to an area where even if there was an investigation, people probably wouldn't trust it.
Mike, you're right. And when you have the President of the United States, Vice President, Secretary of Homeland Security saying that this was self-defense, without even viewing the other videos or speaking to the many individuals that are there, really, before the investigation was conducted, I mean, that's the problem. I can guarantee you, because of that, there's going to be absolutely no federal investigation or prosecution in this case, but that doesn't mean that state officials can't conduct their own investigation and potentially file criminal charges.
Well, the state's been having some issues too, right? Because they were supposed to be working in coordination with the feds, with the DOJ, and they were essentially blocked from that.
Yeah, they've been iced out, no pun intended. But I think the state can still move forward with its own investigation because there's plenty of witnesses there, and obviously the video is going to be the best evidence. But you're right, it's not typical where you have the feds sort of circling the wagons here and not providing information to their state counterparts. Look, I understand immigration's a hot-button political issue, but really this is an issue of self-defense. It doesn't have to do with immigration law necessarily. Whenever you have an officer-involved shooting, can be state or local, or even at the federal level, there should be an investigation to make sure that use of force was warranted.
There's been lawsuits all over the place over ICE enforcement. The big ones after this coming from Illinois and from Minnesota. Do the states have merit when they make these claims, when they sue to get ICE out of there?
Unfortunately not. Because of the supremacy clause, this is the law of the land, and I understand people don't like our immigration laws and immigration enforcement, but ICE has a right to be there. If you don't like the laws, write your member of Congress, let's change the laws, but you can't prevent ICE from enforcing federal laws that are on the book. I don't think those lawsuits are going to go anywhere.
Former federal prosecutor and attorney Neama Rahmani. Neama, thanks.